Alright guys, I got a 2008 Honda CRV. This customer's complaint says, check and report on AC system not blowing cold. Currently working. It doesn't blow cold most days. It blows hot air and other days. It don't even blow any air at all. It has been recharged by a jobber shop last summer. I think that's it. That's it. But yeah. So right now it is blowing cold, nice and cold. Compressor is kicking on. I can also hear the condenser fan going on, but I'm gonna leave it running for a while and see what happens. Look at the front of compressor. Maybe the gap is a little bit too big. Other than that, it could be an intermittent relay that is not working. So let's get the system running for a while and get everything nice and hot, and see what stops working. So that's the approach I am gonna take, but it is nice and cold right now. So yeah, I'll bring it back once it actually stops working, because they did say it is intermittent. Yeah, it is an intermittent problem. So see if we can duplicate this intermittent problem. So yeah. Bring you guys back. So the AC is working currently, but there's something I want to show you when the compressor is engaging. You see it pull in, and there's a pause of when it engages. I don't know how I can show you that. It's tough. It's tough trying to. I wonder if I can. That was a. See if I can catch that. There's a pause. Yeah, it doesn't show very well when you're zoomed in like that. Let me see if can it focus better? Nope. Nope. Okay. If I can get a camera that can focus better. So you can kind of see the gap there, right? Okay, stop. Watch it engage. See? You see it kind of slowly move, and then it finally just goes. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna see if I can keep running it and then see if it actually stops engaging that clutch. Alright, so it's starting to happen. Things are happening. See if I can catch it. Okay, the RPM's going up. See how long the RPM's up for, and the clutch has engaged. Now it engaged. So we're getting close to for this thing to happen. Let me see if I can show you now. Okay, clutch is off. Clutch is off. You'll hear the change in RPM. There you go, RPM goes up. Nothing. And now it engages. So if I keep this thing running a little bit longer, it might not engage at all. So we're getting close. We're gonna be able to duplicate the customer's concern. Plus that gap is looking a lot bigger than it was before when I first brought the car in. So here it is, here it goes, RPMs go up, fans are on. Not engaging, and then is it gonna do it? It's so close. It almost did not engage. Okay, I'll show you when it happens. All right, things are happening. So RPM is super high right now, and it's not engaging. So we're duplicating the customer's concern right now. So I'm gonna see if I can tap the front of that compressor clutch without hurting myself. So I do not advise you doing this, but this is how I'm gonna prove you guys it's a worn out clutch. Ah shit. How do I use a... Oh, there you go. Okay, see? Now the clutch engages. So yeah, it's just got a worn out clutch once it gets really hot or hot enough. Okay, so while we're waiting for the customer's approval and we don't have parts in stock, so it's going to be another day. Other than the AC issue, there's also another thing I found, and that is, which is not the customer's complaint. That door lock, it locks itself. Here, let me show you. If you go to unlock it, it pulls itself back. So I also quoted for a door lock actuator. See if they want to do that as well. But other than that, I'm going to pull the car out first, and then yeah, I'll bring it back if the customer's approved for the work, and yeah, complete this video. All right, so we are back. The customer opted for the AC compressor because I gave him two options: a field coil, clutch, and pulley, which the price for that is about 400 something bucks. And then if you get an aftermarket compressor, which is just a little bit over 500, I think, which is you get a brand new compressor, and also you get the clutch coil and then the pulley on it already pre-assembled. So you just whole compressor, 1 hour labor to install this, and then your AC recharge. And just to show you how easy this AC compressor is, I already took the belt off. Right, this is what I do. I put my 14 mil and then I just wedge it against the crank bolt, and then I just pull the compressor from out of here, and that's it. So not too difficult. So the labor wise isn't that much, but the field coil and clutch and pulley and everything is just like 400 bucks, the Honda one anyways. But you can get an aftermarket one, compressor pre-assembled and everything, for I don't know, I think just over $500. So yeah, some of you guys are like, hey, just why not just replace the the front part of it and just call it a day. But just the other day we had a 18 HRV, the compressor seized, right? Replace the compressor, but everything else, like the condenser and the what is it called, the expansion valve, they were all plugged up with stuff. So that repair cost a lot more than just the compressor. So yeah, you don't know until you put it in, right? Okay, so new compressor's in. It really helps to keep your 14 mil on your tensioner, and then you can slip your belt back on, and once you're done, you just take it off, and then that's pretty much done. Now I just got to put the cover back. And if you're wondering, on what is it, Pro Demand, to replace the compressor, it calls for 2.4 hours labor, and it does not include recharge. So my 1 hour replacement and also 1 hour recharge is already under quoting it. So yeah, just because I know it's pretty easy to replace, it took me like no time at all, but just to let you know. And you can't forget the good old AC relay. If you work at a Honda dealership and you're a tech there, you know how often these things fail, especially when you just did a job like this where I showed you that the AC compressor didn't engage. You put the new compressor in and did not change this relay, and it's going to come back a week later and be like, hey, same customers complain, hey, my AC isn't working. So I just make it a habit to throw in a relay every time I do any kind of repair, such as like this one, whether you're doing a compressor or a condenser or anything. Make it a habit to throw in an AC relay. And we're doing a 10-minute vacuum, and also this customer wants the car back by the end of the day, and I'm still waiting for the door lock actuator for this car. So what time is it right now? It's about 2:30, so still hopefully it'll make it here in time before the customer needs to pick up the car. And yeah, then I just include the door lock actuator replacement on this video. Just as I was saying and waiting for the door lock actuator to come in, it came in, so I'm going to be putting that in. I got the door panel off, not too hard. If you want to watch the video where I replaced the door lock actuator, I have a video already because I did it for a friend at home, but yeah, I don't know. So the other thing is, especially on an older car, like this is a 2008, You can see a little bit of water. Is that water? Yeah, that's water. This vapor barrier, the sticky stuff, it's not sticking, right? So then water will leak into here. I don't think the carpet is wet, but we haven't had much rain the last month. So yeah, I'll probably get some more butyl tape and then add more butyl tape so that way it's not going to be leaking. But our repair is going to be the door lock actuator today. All right, so I was just looking at this and I was about to take the door lock actuator out, and some idiot, right, there's a hole here, made it bigger so this cable can go through it, and where this is supposed to go is through this flap. You know, these things separate for a reason, so you're supposed to run the cable through in between here and not through that hole. So someone's already screwed that up, but yeah, and then kind of mess up the hole for the vapor barrier. So someone has been here already. Not only now that I can't get this thing through that hole, right, I gotta actually take this thing off of this to get it through that hole, because what I usually do is once I get this door lock actuator out, I disconnect the cables from the door lock actuator and then swap it over to the new door lock actuator. So yeah. I'm still doing the door lock actuator, and the leak test passed, so I can just go and recharge this while I do the door lock actuator. Any key to exit, charge 00520, both sides, and start. There we go. This is the last of our butyl tape. That's all we got left. So make sure I put it in the spots that count. Yeah, that's how the cable is supposed to go. It's supposed to go through this flap, not through the hole here, because it kind of messed up the cable here. You know, you're pinching it when you put the door panel on. But yeah, anyways, it finished the vacuum leak test and it passed. I think I showed you that. I can't remember. But it's already recharged. I gotta equalize the pressure by starting the car and, you know, running the rest of the refrigerant into the AC system, and yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave it down in the comments, any kind of questions, concerns, you know, let me hear it, and yeah, I'll make sure I try to respond to as much as you guys as possible, and I'll see you next time.